One of the most enjoyable cinematic experiences is watching an underdog overcome the odds and become a true champion in a film. When the film in question is based on a genuine story, this fact is amplified. In the instance of star George Clooney's upcoming film, Boys in the Boat, this is the situation. Fans have been eagerly awaiting the star cast reveal, and we can happily now report that the cast has been revealed. Stick around for all the inside details. Firstly, the Boys in the Boat cast revealed. News has just recently surfaced that George Clooney and his directing partner Grant Heslov are working on The Boys in the Boat for their next project. The novel, The Boys in the Boat, 9 Americans and Their Epic Quest for Gold at the 1936 Berlin Olympics by Daniel James Brown, was adapted into a film in 2013. According to Deadline, Callum Turner, who starred in the Fantastic Beasts movie, has signed on to star in The Boys in the Boat. Turner's position in the film has yet to be revealed, but he will most likely play one of the members of the underdog Olympic rowing squad at the core of the plot. Given the ensemble size, there are still a number of roles to be filled. These parts could be filled by actors that are relatively new to the industry but have proven acting ability. We'll keep you updated when more information becomes available. Turner's filmography ranges from horror, Green Room, to big screen adaptations of classic literature, Emma, to action, Assassin's Creed, the Netflix love drama The Last Letter from Your Lover, the miniseries War and Peace, and Peacock's The Capture are among his television credits. Turner has also worked behind the camera, writing and directing short films, according to his IMDb website. Unfortunately, Turner is the only name that has been revealed when it comes to the cast of the film, but don't worry, they are surely set to drop some more names in the next few coming months. Next, let's take a look at the release date. The Boys in the Boat is yet to be given a release date. If the source material is any indicator, the film, which Variety billed as Seabiscuit meets Chariots of Fire when it acquired the rights to the story in 2011, will be a difficult undertaking. The project has been in the works since that Variety article from a decade ago, and it came close to being made last year. According to a July 2020 Deadline report, George Clooney has chosen to direct Amazon Studios' coming-of-age story, The Tender Bar. He was also considering The Boys in the Boat, according to online sources, but believed the timing wasn't right owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now it's unclear how Clooney's impending involvement in the romantic comedy Ticket to Paradise, which is set to hit theaters on October 2022 via Deadline, will affect production on The Boys on the Boat. But this could speed up production because he is splitting directorial duties with producing partner Grant Heslov. But it looks like this potential awards darling won't touch theaters until late 2023. Now let's dive into the plot of The Boys in the Boat. So what exactly is the plot of the film? Well, since it's based on a true story, we have a pretty good rough idea of what we're in store for. The plot goes as follows. The world was a jumbled and complex place in 1936. In the depths of the Great Depression, many countries, including America, were still struggling. While the world's financial problems persisted, Germany's economy recovered rapidly until Adolf Hitler's Nazi regime. Part of demonstrating this was at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, where Germany won a number of gold medals. Despite all of this, a poor bunch of University of Washington collegiate rowers managed to outsmart the odds. Overtaking many other prestigious and experienced rowing teams, Joe Rance and his teammates won gold for America, forever transforming the sport. The focus of Boys in the Boat is not primarily on the victory of the U.S. Olympic team, but on their journey leading up to that point. Each of the rowers in that boat faced their own challenges as a result of the Great Depression, but they overcame them in order to compete in that tragic race. More about the storyline will surely be released at some point next year, so we'll have a better idea of how they will depict this story. And now Aquaman 2 is officially wrapped. What we know so far. We have exciting news. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has officially concluded filming, according to Jason Momoa. Despite the fact that the first Aquaman was a box office sensation when it was released in 2018, the sequel has taken a long time to get rolling. The latest DCEU installment, based on Momoa's Arthur Curry, which is set to release in December 2022, began filming this past summer in London under the supervision of James Wan, who directed the first installment. Albeit filming large blockbusters during the coronavirus pandemic can be challenging, Aquaman 2 managed to escape any major setbacks, though Momoa admitted to being hurt quite a bit on site. Aquaman 2 had already shown signs of reaching the end of filming, although it was unclear when it would be completed. Momoa has already confirmed that filming has ended. The actor shared a couple of videos on his Instagram stories to commemorate the event and express his excitement for what's to come. Momoa stated, "Oh man, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Aquaman 2. I have so much to share with you. I wish I could tell you so much. What an epic day. I love you." Lundgren, the showrunner, recently stated that he has finished his work on Aquaman 2, and the rest of the crew has now done the same. There will almost certainly be some reshoots in the following months, as there are for almost every blockbuster, but the majority of filming has wrapped. This is wonderful news for fans who have been burned too many times by repeated movie delays in the last year, provided the DCEU doesn't require a big rescheduling and movie theaters remain open. Aquaman 2 should be able to hit theaters in late 2022 without trouble. The release of James Cameron's Avatar 2 on the same day could make next December December. Very exciting. With Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom now in post-production, more information about the plot should be available soon. Many of Momoa's co-stars have lauded the writing, with Dolph Lundgren and Abdul Mateen stating that it is superior to the first film. Aquaman 2 is made even more special by the fact that it is Momoa's own creation. Not only is he starring in it, but he also helped write the script. Next up, the release date of Aquaman 2. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will be released on December 16th, 2022, between the DC films The Flash, which will be released on November 4th, 2022, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which will be released on June 2nd, 2023. All three films are directed by well-known horror filmmakers James Wan, The Conjuring, Andy Muschietti, It, and David F. Sandberg, Lights Out. The film is also coming out the same day as Spider-Man: No Way Home, which viewers are very excited for, so Aquaman has some stiff competition. Now, the cast of Aquaman 2. Although the main and confirmed cast for Aquaman 2 is still a little short, most of the crucial performers are set to return. That begins with Momoa in the role of Arthur Curry / Aquaman, and Amber Heard in the role of Mera. Patrick Wilson returns as King Orm, while Yahya Abdul Mateen II reprises his role as Black Manta, but we'll get into more detail about them in the villain section below. Momoa's Game of Thrones co-star, Pilu Ashabek, who played Euron Greyjoy in the HBO series, has reportedly been cast in Aquaman 2. His part in the film is yet to be revealed. The following is the current cast. Arthur Curry / Aquaman, played by Jason Momoa, Maris, played by the controversial Amber Heard, Tamira Morrison as Tom Curry, and Patrick Wilson as King Orm / Ocean Master, and a TBA role for Yahya Abdul Mateen II as David Kane / Black Manta, Pilu Asbek. Next, we are diving into how fans are still upset that Amber Heard is making the main appearance in the film. James Wan's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is currently filming and being edited as part of this DC extended universe. Although there have been some turbulence around Mera's star, Amber Heard, moviegoers are eager to dive back into that underwater property. One Aquaman 2 producer has now replied to the petition to have Heard removed from the role. Amber Heard has been in the news for the past few years due to her ongoing court struggle with ex-husband Johnny Depp. Following Depp's departure from the Fantastic Beasts franchise as Grindelwald, some moviegoers started a campaign to have Heard treated the same way. Peter Safran, the producer of Aquaman, recently responded to the Mera speculations, explaining that he and the crew are going to do what's best for the film and not succumb to public pressure, basically shutting down any chance of Heard departing from her main role. All the chatter about Heard leaving her role came after Johnny Depp was asked to leave his position as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3. There was talk concerning Amber Heard's participation in Aquaman 2. More than 1 million people signed an online petition calling for Heard to be dismissed in the same way. However, Heard's team has maintained that she will continue to play Mera, with the actress recently taking part in reshoots for the Snyder Cut's Nightmare sequence. And there you have it. Everything you need to know regarding George Clooney's new film, The Boys in the Boat, and the cast member who has been revealed. Thanks for watching!